Hey guys, I hope you're ready for a haul because that is what I've got for you today. One of the drugstores here in Australia had a bit of an epic sale and I went and smashed the sale. I was running around, I was throwing stuff in my baskets, there was people everywhere, it was crazy. I'm pretty happy with the stuff that I got. A lot of it I don't need. So I've got all of that drugstore stuff, but I've also got a couple of things that I bought for my kit to show you guys as well, because a lot of you seem interested in finding out what I do purchase for my kit. So if you guys want to see what I got, then just keep on watching. I'll show you the bag. It's a little bit epic. Whoa, and it's like, it weighs a ton, so there's a lot of stuff that we've got to get through. So I'm going to try and talk as quickly as I can so that you guys aren't stuck sitting here watching this for like an hour. Uh-oh. This is one of my receipts. Uh-oh. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way. I just picked up some new makeup remover wipes and some new toner. I've used the Simple skincare range for quite a long time now and I don't have any complaints about it. I love their stuff. It's alcohol free, it's got vitamins and minerals in it. It doesn't have like artificial perfumes and colours. It's just simple basically, like the brand says. I do have the rest of the range, like the moisturisers, the cleanser, all those sorts of things as well. But I was out of those two, so I got those two. I don't even know how to organise all of this stuff really. Let's see how I go. First up, I'll get the lip products out of the way. So I got 3 new lip products. The first one here is this gloss by Revlon. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Gloss in Berry Allure. I'm a little bit disappointed in this one actually. It looks super vibrant in the tube, but then when it swatches out, you can hardly see it. So that was a bit disappointing, but it's going to look great over like a maroon lipstick later on. I also got a Model Co lipstick. This one is in Dusk Till Dawn, and this is just a really soft beigey nude. Maybe it's got quite brown undertones, but I do like brown undertones on my skin because I have got olive toned skin, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's got a cute little mirror on it too, which is handy, very handy. And then I also got a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick, and that one is in Kissable Pink, which is like a really pretty sort of, I don't know, it's kind of like a baby pink. These lipsticks are certainly not opaque. They're quite sheer, but if you do build it up, you get, you know, a little bit more colour. They smell good though, so yeah. I haven't actually worn it yet, but time will tell if I like it. Was face products that I did major damage with in this shop. So I've picked up a stack of foundations. I don't know why, because I've like literally got drawers full of foundations over there. But anyway, it's done now, isn't it? So the first thing I picked up was the L'Oreal Lumi Magic Base Primer. So I've read that this one's quite comparable to the MAC Strobe Cream. So you pop it on underneath your foundation, it gives you like a really nice luminous glow. Very small container for actually what you pay for it here in Australia. I think this one retails for $30 full price. So, I mean, for how many mils is this? 12? No. For 20 mils of product, $30 is quite a lot of money. But it was on sale, so who cares? And Shannon from ShanXO raves about this, so I thought I'd try it out. Moving on to foundations, and there's a few here, I apologise. The first ones I picked up were these new L'Oreal, is it Eau de Teint? Is that how you pronounce it? Basically, on the back it says, a feather light foundation feels as light and fresh as water, instantly fuses with the skin, blending seamlessly to leave a silky second skin effect. It's very liquidy, like I can hear it. It sounds like actually water in there. But I've heard you guys from the US raving on about this, and obviously you'll know already that it takes quite a long time for the products to finally get over here to us in Australia. But it's finally here, girls, so if you've wanted to pick it up, you can go and pick it up now. It is available at Priceline. And I got the colours Natural 170 and Beige Nude 150. I wasn't really too sure which colour I'd be. It depends on how tanned I am. So yeah, I got 2 of those. I also picked up 2 of the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation Sticks. Now I got 230 in this one, which is very similar to my natural colour. But then I also got 330, which is quite dark. So I wanted to use this, try it for a little bit of cream contouring perhaps. Who knows how it will go. I haven't really read too many reviews about these, but I am quite a fan of stick foundations. They're just easy to use and easy to travel with. So yeah, we'll see if I like these. And I like the idea of it being shine free because I have got oily skin. I also picked up another of the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundations. So this one is basically a primer, a concealer and a foundation all in one, and it promises to give you shine-free skin. Now I do already own this one in another shade, but that shade is way too light for me. So I picked this one up in Golden Tan, which kind of looks like it might be a little dark. I might have to mix the two shades that I've got together to get my perfect colour. But I love this foundation and I'm glad to have finally found a shade that's a little bit closer to my skin tone. I don't know about you guys in the States, but they're very limited on shades here in Australia in this one, which is a shame. I also picked up the Bourjois Flower Perfection foundation. Now I did actually purchase this one a few months back and never actually had the chance to use it because I smashed it. Oops. I just dropped it on the floor and it smashed basically. So I picked up another one of these. It's got like this cute little sponge thing at the top that I guess you're supposed to use for applying it, which I will not be doing. And I'm not too sure that this one will be my perfect colour because of the sale. A lot of the stuff was sold out, so I picked up light beige number 53 in this one. So we'll see if it suits my skin tone. If not, someone's going to be getting a present. And finally for liquid foundations, I also picked up the Essence All About Matte Foundation. So this is an oil-free makeup and it promises to last for 12 hours of wear. So yeah, I don't know about that, seeing as it cost me like $2 with the sale. It's so affordable. Kind of smells like sunscreen. This one says mattifying oil-free foundation for a flawless and radiant finish. Covers imperfections without clogging the pores. And formulation is long-lasting and moisturising, dermatologically tested. I got the colour Matte Sand. I don't know about this one. Who cares? It cost me $2. If I hate it, I'll just turf it. I also picked up a couple of face powders. So the first one is the Rimmell Match Perfection face powder. This is a translucent setting powder, I guess you could say. It says lightweight, smooth and soft face powder. Matches skin's texture for a flawless and natural looking finish. Wears up to 8 hours. I love setting powders and I just don't really have enough of a good range of drugstore powders to show you guys in my video. So I thought I'd pick up that one. I also picked up the Revlon Touch and Glow powder. I've kind of been eyeing this one off for like probably years and I never bought it because it sells for like $38 here and I was like, no, I'm not paying $38 for a Revlon powder. But with the sale on, it was only like, I don't know, it must have been like $18. Yeah, something like that anyway. Looks like this. It comes in this big package. It's quite bulky really and I picked up the colour Translucent number 2. Now this one promises to give your complexion a sheer velvet finish, sets your makeup and keeps it looking fresh for hours. The thing I did notice about this one is that it smells like, it really smells like baby powder. The inside of it looks like that. It did come with a powder puff as well, but I've since turfed that because it was just annoying. So, oh, don't breathe it in, Nakia. I am excited to try it out though because like I said, I love setting powders. I also picked up the Revlon Nearly Naked Pressed Powder. Now you'll say, you're probably thinking, did you look at the colour before you bought that? But I am planning on using it for contouring, so not actually for setting my makeup. So this one is in the colour Dark. So as you can see, it's a fair few shades darker than my natural skin tone. So I'm hoping to use it for a nice natural contour through the day, you know, when I'm at work and stuff. I am a long time fan of using pressed face powders for contouring rather than bronzers because I find that they last longer and obviously they give you that little bit extra coverage as well. So excited to try that one out. From Models Prefer, which I believe is an Australian brand, don't quote me on that, I picked up the the Super Longwear Eye Primer. This one's got like a funny little applicator. It's like this hard thing with like felt on it and then you twist it up and then the product comes up through the holes. So that's what that one looks like unblended. It does blend out to a really sort of dry, powdery finish, so it probably would be good at keeping your eyelids free of oil and keeping your makeup in place. So I'll see how that one goes. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. Also picked up the Essential Brow Kit. So I got the colour Medium to Dark. Ugh, it's hard to get out of this thing. Okay, it's not Nakia proof, it's official. And this one has a wax, which is actually darker than it looks. If I rub off that top coat, you can see it's quite a bit darker than it actually looks. And then there's also a brow powder there, and the cutest pair of tweezers you'll ever see. Have a look at these. Oh, so cute. These would be great for traveling. And then like a little angled brush there as well, which I'll probably never use, but I'm obsessed with eyebrows. I think you guys know that already. So it'll be good to play around with this one and see if I like it more than my NYX brow powders, which is unlikely because they've been my babies for years, but we shall see. Next up, I picked up 2 concealers. So I got the Rimmell Match Perfection. This is the 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. So this has got like a squeezy tube and then like a little brush applicator at the end, and you squeeze it and the product comes through, and I guess you can just apply it directly to your face. I got the colour Soft Beige. I have not yet used this one, so I cannot tell you if it's good or not, but you will certainly see it in some upcoming videos. I also got the Bourjois Happy Light concealer. So this one is in the colour 21 Ivory or Ivoire. They're French, so really the pronunciation could be anything, couldn't it? But this one looks like this. It's quite emollient and thick, so I'm not too sure how this one will go underneath the eyes. I've just popped it there. Who knows it? I get the feeling that this one probably might crease a little bit, but we'll see. It might be good on blemishes. I have seen a lot of girls here on YouTube using this one quite a bit, so I thought I'd better pick it up and, you know, jump on the bandwagon. I also picked up 3 new mascaras. This one here is the L'Oreal False Lash Butterfly Wings. So this one's been getting a lot of hype recently, sort of on YouTube and even just amongst like the public as well. It's got quite a fat little tube here which is metallic, which is cute. I don't mind. But it's really the brush. Like the brush is the strangest shaped brush I have ever seen. It's obviously it's a rubber bristle brush, but then it's got like longer bristles down this side. It curves on that side and then it curves over on that side, and it's like a little comb really. It's quite bizarre, but the shape is supposed to promise... Hang on, I'll read it to you. For the first time ever, L'Oreal has invented a mascara brush that is asymmetrical. Ease and precision of application catches every lash, volumizing even the shortest lashes from their roots. Oh, hello Fifi. Do you want to say... Fifi's arrived. She might want to say hello. Do you want to meet Fifi? This is Fifi. Say hello. She's so grumpy today. And we're twins because we both have blue eyes. What a grumpy little face. Did you want to go up there? Is that what you want? Come on. You put fluff on Mummy's boobies. I also picked up the CoverGirl Lash Blast, but I am annoyed about this one because it's actually brown, not black. So by the time I actually, you know, I was so excited I got home and I ripped it out of the package that it came in, and it was brown. So the brush looks like that anyway if you've never seen it. It's quite a fat rubber bristled brush. Fifi, you've got to be quiet. What's wrong? No, I'm filming. You've got to be quiet. Shh. So I officially have a brown mascara that I will probably never use, but oh well. And I also picked up the Clinique Top and Bottom Lash Mascara. So this one I obviously didn't buy from the drugstore, but I thought I'd throw it in because I did buy it. So this is a double-ended mascara. On this end it's got a big wand which you're supposed to use on your upper lashes, and then a tiny little baby wand, and if I can get it out. Look, a tiny little baby wand. It's so cute for using on your lower lashes. I have had a chance to use this one and I love it. More specifically the lower lash one, it just makes my lower lashes so long. It stops them from clumping and they just look so good with this. So yeah, I thought I'd throw that in and show you guys. Next up, I've got eyeliners. There's quite a few of these, so I'll start off with these 2. I wanted to pick up a few more light and sort of pale eyeliners for the inner rim of my waterline. I do like to wear lighter colours in there. It just makes your eyes look bigger and it gets rid of any redness and things like that. So I picked up the L'Oreal Paris Colour Riche L'Ecole in the colour Immaculate Snow. So this is just essentially like a white eyeliner pencil. Nothing fancy about it. And then this is the Rimmell Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Pencil in the colour Nude. This one I really, really like. I have had a chance to use this on my inner waterline. It's very, very creamy and soft to apply. It goes on so opaque and it is waterproof. So it'll stay there all day, girls, though. Then I picked up 2, I guess you could call them fat eyeliners. These ones basically double as a cream shadow and an eyeliner. So this is the Rimmell Scandal Eyes in Gossip Green, and I really thought this was pretty. It's like the most perfect sort of emerald green. So that one's there, and it's so smooth to apply, like you barely even need to touch it, and it just goes on so opaque. Really pretty colour. And then also the Max Factor Wild Shadow Pencil. which doubles as a gel, shadow and liner, and this one is in the colour, I wish I could tell you, but I cannot find the colour. Let's just go with bright green. This is like a really cool, bright, vibrant yellowy green. Love that one. I also picked up 2 black eyeliners as well. This is the L'Oreal Super Liner Black Buster. So this is like a really fat eyeliner texture, but then at the same time it's got quite a nice thin point to it. So you could really do a thick line or a thin line with this, it wouldn't matter. Haven't had a really good chance to use this, so I'm not sure how well it goes, but it is very, very black, and I guess you could, I hate it when they're like a little bit dry, and this one is not dry at all. It looks like this one's going to actually last for a very long time for a fat lip liner. Looking forward to that one. And then also I picked up the Maybelline Master Smoky eyeliner pencil, I guess. So this is like a little crayon pencil, and you pop it on. I guess the idea is it's to help smoke your eyes out, but you pop it on and then it's got this little smudger on the other side, which you can sort of use to like smudge it out and move it around. So yeah, haven't used this one yet either. I haven't really used any of this stuff because I wanted to wait to show you guys before I actually, you know, went nuts with it. Okay, so we're finally nearly at the end of the drugstore stuff. I picked up 4 of the Colour Infallible eyeshadows by L'Oreal. These get so much hype here on YouTube, and I can see why, because the pigmentation is amazing. They're so pretty. I'll just quickly show you the 4 colours I got. This one is Permanent Khaki. That one's like a really another... Oh, it's going to match that eyeliner I got perfectly, actually. This one is Endless Chocolate, which is a really nice warm tone brown. I'm excited to use this one. This one is Forever Pink. And then lastly, this one is Eternal Black, which is amazing. So this is like a black with a really gorgeous like silvery shimmer through it. It's going to make the sexiest smoky eye for like going out clubbing and stuff. I would actually like to collect the entire range of these because they do get a lot of hype. And even just after swatching them on my hand, I can tell why, because they look exactly like they do in the jar on your skin. They're so nice. And then lastly from the drugstore, I picked up 2 new brushes. So these are by Models Prefer, and I actually haven't, like I've got a couple of their concealer brushes, which I like, but I haven't really delved into their new line of brushes. So girls, if you're not aware, Models Prefer does make a full line of synthetic brushes that they do stock in Priceline now. So I just picked up 2 of them. I thought that I'd give them a try. They're comparably priced to Sigma brushes, so really I would probably say if you're going to spend this much money on these brushes, I would advise you to get Sigma brushes just because I know hands down how good they are. But this is the number 104 Airbrush Concealer. I liked the size of this brush. I think it'll be really good for blending out concealer underneath the eyes. So that's that one. And then the 102 Airbrush Contour. So you could really use this brush for anything. You could use it for contouring, applying blush, or even just to buff in some liquid foundation. So I haven't had a chance to use them, but I will certainly let you guys know what I think when I do get a chance. So that's it for all of the drugstore stuff, and now I'll just quickly show you some stuff that I also have picked up for my freelancing kit. If you weren't aware already, I do quite a bit of freelancing makeup work, so you know, brides, debs, parties, things like that. So obviously when you're freelancing, you need to have a range of different shades so that you can suit everybody's skin tone. So I picked up another one of my Mayron concealer wheels. I've used these in the past and they're just fantastic. So I could take this to any job and pretty much match anybody's skin tone because you can mix the shades as you need them. So I got that one. Oh, these are crazy pigmented. They're not too oily. They last. They don't crease. They're just a really, really good concealer. And then lastly, I also picked up 2 of the Graphitobian. These are the HD Glamour Cream palettes. So these are all cream foundations. And now they do look a little bit messy because I was playing with them last night. I was too excited to wait to show you guys. So the front of them look like that. It's just like shiny black metal. They're very compact and easy to carry. On the back, they've got all of the shade names. So, you know, if you do a trial of someone, say a bridal trial, you match her skin perfectly, then you could just write down which shades that you used and, you know, for when you're actually doing the real thing on the day. That'll just cut back time. But I picked up 2 of them. I picked up the neutral palette and the warm palette. So each of these contain 18 cream foundations. So this is a really, really great thing. Obviously, you don't have to carry as much on your jobs. They're very easy to travel with. And these are HD foundations, so when they're photographed with flash photography and even just, you know, when they're worn in real life, they make your skin look beyond flawless. The pigmentation is so strong, you need only a tiniest little bit. You can blend it out with a beauty blender, you can blend it out with a brush, you can really, you know, apply this any way you want. And the other great thing about these, if you're not a makeup artist and you're just looking for a great foundation for yourself, it might actually be worth you investing in one of these. The pigmentation is so strong that you can actually use these as concealers. So say you had yellow undertones like I do, you could invest in the warm palette. Obviously there are a range of medium shades here that you could actually use as foundation. But then you've also got your darker shades for contouring, a yellow corrector, and these lighter shades for highlighting and concealing. So if you're not really wanting to spend heaps of money on purchasing a stack of different products, you could really buy one of these and use them at home for yourself. I know a lot of you are going to be interested in seeing these in action, so I will do a tutorial for you using these so that you can see how they work, see the coverage, and see how they look on the skin. So I will have that coming up for you guys, and I will also, in that video, I'll talk about where I purchased them, and like they're quite affordable. I think they're like $70 each. So I do make a third palette in a cool tone as well, so that's like a pink undertone, and that one is on its way in the mail to me right now because I'm very, very happy with these, and these are just going to fit so well into my freelancing kit. So that's finally the end of my haul, guys. Thank you so much for watching right to the end. If you're still watching now, I realise there was a lot of stuff to see in this one. Let me know in the description bar if you own any of these products yourself and, you know, what you think of them, or also let me know any products that you think that I should have picked up, that you love, that you think I should try. Hope you're all having an amazing day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye! Blending in the cream products, I'm now going to be setting all of these products in place using a translucent setting powder. As it is quite a lot of makeup, you do want to make sure that you set it properly, otherwise it's just going to be slipping and sliding all over the joint on the night or the day that you want to wear this. And then to finish off the contour, you want to take a large blending brush and a bronzer. This is my, what's this, Benefit Hoola bronzer, I nearly forgot then. And you want to sort of really gently work it up on that cheek contour closest to the ear as possible. This is just going to really intensify it and give that really harsh line that Kim wears. And then you're going to also be carrying this